As we all know, just a little recap on previous grades works, that an acute angle is one that lies between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. An obtuse angle is that lies between 90 and 180. A reflex is in between 180 and 260. And then we have a right angle, a straight angle, a revolution, and when the sum of two angles is equal to 90, or other words, right angle, we say that those are complementary angles. That angles are complementary. When the sum of two angles is equal to 180, we say angles supplementary. Now, the geometry of 2D shapes. When two lines meet or intersect, we have four angles that are formed. I'm just going to do a quick representation of these four angles. So we have that is line AB, and the line continues, goes on and on. I'm going to name the line now, and then we have an intersection at that line with another line intersecting right in the middle, or it's not perpendicular per se. So what we have here, so we have angle 1, 2, 3 and 4. In this case, we can see that the adjacent angle to angle number 1 is the adjacent angle to angle number 1 means that angle 1 and angle 2 is now complementary angles. And then in terms of looking at 2, the angle, so that means because they are complementary angles, we can say therefore that angle 1 plus angle 2 will give me to 180. And then furthermore, we have a property or identity called as vertically opposite angles. And vertically opposite angles basically say that if we have this angle 2 right here, and we have an angle, in this case angle 3, so the identity of vertically opposite angle says that angle 2 is equal to angle 3, and your reason therefore is vertically opposite angles. Alright, and when two lines intersect, adjacent angles are supplementary and vertically opposites are equal. So this is just an just basically what I demonstrated there. Furthermore, we can say that angles lie in the same relative position at each intersection where a straight line crosses. The two angles are called a corresponding angle. Say we have two straight line crosses, right? These angles, this angle right here and this angle right here, are corresponding. I'm quickly going to change the color here, and there are some other angles that are corresponding as well. The line intersecting is this line right down, this line right here. So we can say that besides saying that two angles are corresponding, it means this angle right here and this angle right here is also going to be corresponding. And I use the method of fun to demonstrate this to my children, to the kids in my class. You always look for either a if or a u or a in. And we're going to say now, I'm going to use the other ones later. So if you can identify if, right? So this is a if right here. There is a if as well. Alright. Now I'm going to use another color pen, a different color pen now, and I'm going to just show to you. Here's another if in the wrong direction, and those are the two corresponding angles. And now I can do the same thing for something else. Here I'm using purple. There is another if right there. So that angle and that angle is corresponding as well. So within that, I already showed out 8 angles, corresponding angles, and 4 types of corresponding angles. 4 pairs of angles that are corresponding to each other. And then the other thing I have is angles on different sides of a transversal. Now, transversal is say we have two parallel lines, or just two lines, and then the two alternate angles will be this angle right here and this angle right there. And then another alternating angle would be this one right here and this one right here. Those are the alternating angles. I don't see any other alternating angles at the moment, so I'm making use of colors there to indicate alternating angles. And co-interior angles is normally, I refer to alternating angles as the in or the z. You look for that later. And then you have your co-interior angles as angles on the same side of the transversal line between them. So I say then you have your transversal line, there's your two lines, and then you have your transversal line, and then the co-interior angles is going to be this angle right here and this angle right here. And then on the other side there's co-interior angles as well. So this angle right here, okay, and this angle right here. Now, as you can see, there's something interesting. The colors are still the same, so that is co-interior there, and these two are co-interior, and these two are co-interior. However, this angle right here is alternating to that angle, and that angle is alternating to that angle. So it means that that angle is actually equal to that angle, and that angle right there is actually equal to that angle. But just small stuff that works in terms of mathematics, and there's numerous ways of how you can look at something and determine at the end of the day what you want to determine. All right. So here's just an instruction for you. Draw these figures in your book, and then see if you can say whether this is the angles being identified, say in this first figure. Is it either corresponding angles, is it alternating angles, or is it I should have shuffled this a little bit round, but let's do it like this. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now you need to state whether the angles indicated in each figure is so you should check is that it's either going to be corresponding or alternating, or the other one would be co-interior. So you can pause the video and complete that exercise, and then we'll wait for your answers on that one. Here's the classification of triangles. It's very simple. I'm going to run through this video quickly because I'm overview now. Right, so this is where we actually want to come to in terms of this video. I just need to take it from my hot chocolate. Oh, this is delicious, man. Hot chocolate made from Curtis with love. Alright, so this is your basic study diagram that you can study. Yeah, I think this is really to the point. This is, as you can see, it is a wat is uittreksel wat is uittreksel in Engels? This is attachment that is taken from the answer series. It is a mathematics textbook that is very good for learners who are struggling, or any type of learner who wants to improve their maths. They guide you from the basics up until everything you need to know. Right, so that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. To fast view, go back and just pause wherever you like. Also, don't forget to like the video and don't hesitate to subscribe. See you later.